Okay, let's have a look now at some advice for the listening exam. And this is Philip from www.onlineenglishteacher.com. My Skype ID is also the same. It's www.onlineenglishteacher.com. You can email me at philip@onlineenglishteacher.com if you're interested in Skype English classes. So for the listening section, then obviously this will depend very much on your listening ability, clearly, and obviously your vocabulary and familiarity with perhaps different accents as well. So what you really need to do first of all is, in preparing for this, is to first of all analyze your, I mean it's good obviously for something like reading as well, but analyze your current level. So try and take some sort of some tests and then try and make an average and see, you know, if it's all pretty similar results, and obviously you may have some idea of your approximate level, and that's a useful thing to do. And you can try and actually see when is your exam, and then try and work appropriately to prepare for the exam that way, in terms of the amount of study and learning you need to do. So when you're preparing for this exam, because there can be different accents in there, well, first of all, familiarize yourself with the different types of exam that you have for the listening section, and also try to try to listen to different accents so that you can become familiar with them. And obviously, if there's any weak areas such as grammar or you know, the method of their speaking and so on, you need to try and focus on that. For example, native speakers, native speakers link speech together, and if you're having a hard time understanding the speech of the people, you need to familiarize yourself with linking speech. In English, you can Google that. It's on englishclub.com or the BBC or something. You can just Google linking English speech, and it should be there. If you can't find that, just email me, but you should better find something like that. Yeah, so basically, probably my best advice is just to take lots of listening exams, because you can hopefully just get a greater skill, so that even if your listening is quite good, but basically you want to develop your exam skill. Yes, and those are just a couple of little bits of advice. Obviously, you can take notes in this exam, so be aware of the procedures for the exam, and you know, obviously you need to make sure that you put the answers in the correct place on the exam sheet to actually get the grade. So it's a little bit more, there's perhaps less technique, one could say, than maybe for the writing or speaking perhaps. However, or in terms of the ideas I can give, however, certainly practice it, and just try and develop the skill level and the familiarity with this exam, and you should be able to do hopefully better than you might have otherwise. So we can just say, in terms of the little bits of advice, analyze your current level, take tests, and make improvements in weak areas, such as being familiar with different accents, female, male, or whatever, and then basically you can try and improve your grade that way.